Hey guys, what's up? Dan the Retro Man. We're taking a look at the Intellivision Flashback Classic Game Console Collector's Edition. Immediately, I'd like to say that I really do like the box art. I mean, there's not much I can say about it, but I do enjoy it. I mean, like, you guys might be wondering why the Intellivision, and you might be wondering what the fuck is a Intellivision in the first place. What is a flashback? Well, this little company called AT Games, releases these every year. They started a long time ago, back in like 2004 or 5 or 6 or 7. One of those years, I know it is. They started with the Atari Flashback, which is just a 2600 with a few built-in games. I think that one had 15, then they moved on to 30, then they moved on to 60. I had the third one, and then they moved on. And as far as they went, the first one had 7800 controllers, the second one had the actual joysticks, and the third one had the actual joysticks. I really liked it. At Games did a good job. They really did with this one. And let's take a look at it. So first we're going to start off with the box. Now it does have a picture of the baseball player from some of the cover art for the games. It has also got the controllers, which the only reason why, now I'll tell you this real quick, they released both a Intellivision and a ColecoVision clone. The ColecoVision I was honestly gonna get the Intellivision, the ColecoVision, and the next item I'm gonna review, but I did not get it for a reason, and it is this. I'll explain that to you in a minute. Joysticks on these old consoles being remade do not work well. They'll work nice at first when you're playing, but as I've noticed with my Atari 2600, Atari Flashback 3, on the second controller, sometimes they'll just cheap out on the second one than they do on the first one, or vice versa. You'll notice a dead space, which means at first when you get the system, if you barely move the joystick, you'll notice a lot of movement. After about 30 minutes or so of playing it, you'll get a dead space, which means you really have to push on it, and sooner or later it becomes a dead controller and it doesn't work, which means you have to go and hunt out the original controllers. Now, the reason why I got this one and the other one is because, one, they are wired. Two, I'll show you that in a minute. And three, I like the Intellivision more. The ColecoVision was okay for its time, but for me, this was my baby. I never really owned one. This is my first time actually playing on one, but hell, it is fun, let me tell you that. So without further ado, let's open it up, but first let's go around the box art. Down here you might see this has limited edition overlays. I'll show you what those do. Basically they slide over the controller so that way you know what button to push on the game. Yes, they did have number pads. It's got 60 built-in games. There are some that are released. This one's from Walmart with 60. There are some with 61 built-in games, being baseball. But why would you do that when you have World Championship Baseball? And why would you pay $40 instead of $30, which is how much this one was, for the exact same console but with one extra game? And that game isn't even good. I mean, on the back it shows you all the games. I'm not going to go through all the games, I'm just going to tell you some. So it's got roughly about 30 games that, okay, I'm done. It has 31 games I'd like to, no wait, what am I saying? Shit. It's got around 51 games that are actual released games. Snafu, Space Armada, just Body Slam, Super Pro Wrestling, all those. But then you have Intellivoice games, which these are also licensed, but if you had the Intellivoice synthesis modulator, you could plug it into your Intellivision and it would talk to you. Now that was great for this one game right here. Right there. Bomb Squad. I really like that game. And then you have a few homebrew games and or unreleased games such as Blowout Brickout, which is Breakout. This is actually really good. Deep Pockets Pool. You got Hard Hat, Space Cadet, which I never really liked, and Takeover, which again, I never really liked. So I've already opened it up. I've played with it. I got it on Christmas along with the other one I'm going to review. So let's open her up. I'm going to take it off camera because that'll be way too clunky. And we'll finally show you what this little guy has to offer. I'm not going to do any gameplay. I'm just going to really show you the hardware and if I think it'll last. Would also like to say old-ass games on a old-ass TV is coming back, and it's coming back on that guy. So stay in tune for that. First of all, it comes with the instruction manual, how to plug it up. That will definitely come in handy, so, you know. Next up, it comes with a pair of overlays. I wrote overlays on it just in case people were to throw them away, so I keep them in the box. Throw them out. I made some out of paper, so just kind of don't look. That's embarrassing. So you have Astro Smash, Utopia. These all come with like a plastic film over them. And I've seen many reviews on YouTube where people are like, oh, they won't last. They're a thick, not thick, but probably a very durable plastic. And I doubt it might rip. I'm not going to do that. They're plastic, though. But Utopia, World Championship Baseball, Word Fun, yeah. That's a real game people are gonna want. Word fucking fun. Another baseball. They come with two, in case you have two players. Space Spartans. Crown of Kings, which is really good. Space Hawk. Always you have two of them. Pretty cool that they had two instead of just one. Space Spartan. Okay, Minotaur. This game is actually kind of, two Minotaur, sorry. Another Crown of Kings, Night Stalker, another Utopia. Sorry if they're not coming in. This thing's actually higher than I expected it to be. Another Astro Smash, and this game is actually kind of interesting. It's only one player, so they only give you one, I think, but it's Buzz Bombers. You are a little can of bug repellent shooting at, bees. And it's actually really hard. It's kind of like Galaga, in a way that shit's way too fast. So yeah, I mean, they come with those. The actual people that made the Intellivision back in the day are also going to be re-releasing all the overlays and all these extra things for it. I forgot what they're called, Blue Sky Rangers, I think? Well, that's very neat. Again, the system now, which is just kind of a, very small compared to the original system. I mean, I really don't know what else to say. I mean, it's just a system. It's got a power button. It's got a reset button, which is pretty nice. 2 controller slots. It's got a faux sticker-like wood grain on the front and the back. Here is the one thing I don't like about this system. It's got a built-in AV out. Now, for the Atari flashback I never had a problem with it. I never really pulled on the cords really hard every time I plugged them into the TV, which, by the way, if you guys have seen, the TV actually that I have right here is the one I play my games on. Every time I plug it in, I very carefully will pull them out, just trying to keep this thing in pristine shape. I mean, I really do like the Intellivision. I'm not going to go hunt down original Intellivision, but it's an Intellivision flashback, classic game console. This shows where the controllers would go in on the original system. Underneath you get a sticker. All these stickers are always crooked. I mean, it's a little bit crooked. If you were to take it apart, you'll find it's nothing but a chip. Kind of cool. I do like it. It's not cheaply made. It's light because, well, it's not built to sustain such heavy-duty stuff, and it's not flimsy at all. I don't think I could break it, not with my bare hands. Even a small child stepping on it, I don't think would break it. You do get a power cord, which is no more than a 5-volt. Let's see here. It is a 5-volt, 500 mega amps cell phone charger. So yeah, it's literally a cell phone charger. It goes right into the side. They work. They come with all of them. They came with my Atari, actually. And finally, the controllers. All my family hates on me because I love old games, and they say that these are cell phones, these are TV remotes. They're not. They're really not. Most analog sticks only have 8-way direction, or 16, which is what this has. It's not an analog stick. This is why I like it better. This will not break, unlike the ColecoVisions. Hopefully later they can re-release the ColecoVision with good joysticks, and then I don't have to worry about it. But this has 16 directions, up, down, left, and right, and all that stuff. Corner, 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 corner. It acts just like an analog stick. It's very nice. Again, 9-pin little thing. The buttons, that sounded weird, sound like an Inspector Gadget. Buttons on them do not feel cheap. People have actually said that Blue Sky Ranger, since they helped make it, this is actually much better than the original controllers when they came out. That's the main reason why I got it. Not only that, but you get 2 of them. And I love playing some old games with my father. Let me tell you. Memories. So that's the review of the Intellivision flashback. Main gripe is the built-in AV input. But hey, if you have $30 or $40 lying around, you want to pick up 60 or 61 games, go ahead. I mean, it's really not a bad system. It's fun to play. I play it all the time, as much as I can, or if I really want to. So, yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. I'm going to play some classic Intellivision. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure, as always, if you haven't subscribed yet, please be sure to subscribe. That really helps me out, makes me feel great. And be sure to like the video, leave a comment, and like I said before, subscribe for more. So see you later, guys.